Hello everyone, welcome to Sri Lakshmi's YouTube channel. So, in today's research areas series episode, I'm talking about body studies in English literature. It is a multidisciplinary field that examines how the human body is represented, constructed, and understood in literary works. This area intersects with cultural studies, gender studies, queer studies, disability studies, and more. It explores how physical bodies are portrayed, often in relation to power, identity, social norms, and the self. So let's see the key areas in body studies. Gender and the body. Analyze how gender identities are inscribed on the body with a focus on how literature reflects or challenges norms related to masculinity, femininity, and non binary identities. Works of authors like Virginia Woolf, James Baldwin, and Judith Butler are influential in this area. So, here the key topics will be body politics, gender performativity, and feminist readings of the body. Second key area is disability studies. It investigates how disability is represented in literature, exploring themes of marginalization, accessibility, and the definition of normality. It also examines the body as disabled or abnormal and how these representations influence societal attitudes toward disability. Authors like Mark Haddon and Toni Morrison often addresses disability in their works. Key area 3, sexuality and the body. It explores how sexual identities are tied to the body and how literature portrays sexual desire, identity, and norms. The works of Oscar Wilde, Janet Winterson, and Audre Lorde often provide rich material for studying the intersection of the body and the sexuality. Fourth key area is post-colonial perspectives on the body. It examines how colonialism and imperialism shape bodily experiences and representations, particularly in post-colonial literatures. Authors such as Ngugi wa Thiong'o, Frantz Fanon, and Salman Rushdie discuss how colonized bodies are marked by both physical and psychological scars. Themes of resistance, reclamation, and the reimagining of the post-colonial body are central. Fifth key area is the body and the trauma. Investigate how trauma is embodied and expressed in literature. This includes physical trauma and psychological trauma. The works like, the works of writers like W.G. Sebald, Toni Morrison, and Tim O'Brien explore how the body becomes a site of memory and suffering. And the sixth key area is the body and medical discourse. Analyze how medical narratives and discourses shape literary representations of the body, including diseases, mental health, and the body's autonomy. Texts like Frankenstein or The Plague explore medicalization and the body's vulnerability. You can use the methodologies of textual analysis, historical and cultural context, and interdisciplinary approach in this area. Now, the possible research topics could be the body in Victorian literature and medical discourses, then gender and the subversive body in postmodern text, the representation of disability and resistance in contemporary fiction, the body in colonial and post-colonial narratives, trauma and body in war literature, queer bodies in 20th century literature. You can also come up with new topics. So, body studies in English literature offers a rich, complex area for research. By examining how bodies are represented, politicized, and experienced in literature, scholars can gain insights into societal norms, identities, and the human condition.